Hey everybody, thanks so much for stopping by. My name's Eli. I'm the owner of Raw Tactical here in Knoxville, Tennessee. So you bought your first pistol. That's awesome. How exciting that is. That's amazing. But now let's make sure that you're safe, that you're proficient, that you know how to hold it, that you know how to shoot it, and that you know, most importantly, those 4 weapons handling safety rules. All right. So if you know them, say them loud, say them proud with me. 1, treat every weapon as if it was loaded. 2, never point a weapon at anything you not intend to shoot or destroy. 3, keep your finger straight and off the trigger and outside that trigger guard until you're ready to fire. And 4, know your target and what lies beyond. So knowing those 4 weapons handling safety rules will not only get them ingrained into your head, it will also make sure that you are the safest person on that range. I don't care who's beside you. It can be a grandmaster at whatever and an expert marksman at whatever. You are the safest person right there because you know those 4 weapons handling safety rules. All right, let's get into this. So you've bought your first pistol. That's awesome. Now let's talk about holding it. All right, let's talk about the very first thing. You pull it out of the box. Your new baby is right there. You're ready to go play with it. Let's go. All right, let's get that pistol first of all. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do, 1, make sure your weapon is safe. It is clear. It's unloaded. So we're going to do a quick check, make sure there's no brass in the chamber right there. We're going to make sure we've got an empty magazine well. We're going to send that slide forward. We're going to be ready to go right there. Okay, so now you got your pistol, you made sure that it's clear. When you hold the pistol, you're going to want to make sure that you have a nice high firm pistol grip is what it's called. So you're going to want to take your hand, whichever dominant hand, right hand, left hand, whatever, and we can talk about that more in class when you come out. We'll figure out if you're right hand dominant, left hand dominant, cross dominant. We're going to talk about all that stuff. But for right now, take the pistol in the hand that you are the most comfortable with, all right? You're going to want to take it like you're shaking the hand of a very big, strong man. So take your hand, put it nice and high right there into that pistol grip, right underneath that lip right there. Right there, you're going to wrap these 3 fingers around your pistol grip. All right, make sure you get a nice firm grip there. Keep your trigger finger outside of that trigger well, okay? So keep your finger straight and off the trigger. Now, you've got your hand set up like this. Your fingers are all wrapped around, good. All right, your thumb holding here, good. Now you're going to take your support hand and you're going to take these fingers, right? These 3 fingers especially, and you're going to use the grooves, or the gaps rather, in this hand as your finger well guides. You know, you've seen those grips on hammers or baseball bats or something like kids' toys, where that's where you put your hand. Same concept here, all right? You're going to wrap your fingers right around there. You're going to get that nice firm grip, and you're going to do what they call marrying your grip, all right? So you're going to marry it. As you can see here, my hands are together, all right? They're gripped up nice and tight. That's marrying. That makes sure you have a nice firm grip, okay? Now, a lot of people will stop right here and be like, this is perfect. Let's go shoot. You know, this is so much fun. To some extent, they're correct. I'm going to show you the correct way to do it, all right? First off, I don't want you holding the pistol like this, all right? This is the Hollywood grip from the 1980s. You know, you've seen everybody from Stallone to Wesley Snipes to whoever else you like to watch. They always held it like this. This is not a stable grip, okay? There is a theory as well that says adding extra pressure to the bottom of that magazine, because your magazine is going to go right in here, adding extra pressure to that magazine could possibly cause the pistol to malfunction. The magazine is too high, it doesn't feed correctly, so on and so forth. Again, that's something more we can talk about later. Not a good stable grip, all right? This again, wrapping it around here, not a good grip. Yeah, you might have a good, deft grip on your hand right here and be like, yeah, this pistol ain't going nowhere. Well, you're pulling, okay? So you see how it pulls like that? You're going to be punched out here getting ready to shoot, and you're going to be pulling that pistol, and you're not even going to realize it. Likewise, if you wrap your index finger around the trigger guard right here, you're not going to realize it, but you're going to be pulling that, okay? Some people I've seen want to do this. This is a bad idea. You're getting way too close to that muzzle, and I've got a clear, safe weapon, so I'm doing this. But you're going to get too close. You're going to end up wrapping that thumb around. You're going to blow your thumb off. You're going to shoot your hand, or you're just going to get a slide bite that's going to cut your hand up. You don't want that, okay? So we want to make sure that we keep our hands back here where they're safe. We keep them wrapped around. We marry them up. Now, the next step that's most important here, a lot of people, like I said, they'll stop like this. And as you can see, your fingers aren't parallel with each other. They're not in line. So what I'm going to want you to do is your hands like this. I just want you to roll that wrist, right? Just that little bit of a roll. And that is going to make sure, see, I'm right here, my hands are still married up. Everything's still looking good. But now, my fingers, as you can see, are in line with each other, okay? So they're going to be in line with each other. That's going to help as that pistol is firing. and the pistol comes up, it's going to make sure that it's coming back down in the same line, the same way that it went up. That way it'll get you back on target faster. Your shots will be more accurate and things like that. So now you've got your nice grip right here. All right, you see how my fingers are all wrapped around? My index finger is underneath that trigger well. This index finger, this trigger finger is clear and safe. It's out of the trigger well. I'm not going to get it in there. I'm not going to get on that trigger. My hand, my fingers are in line with each other right there. Now we're ready to just punch out. We're going to punch straight out. And when I do that, if I've got a good grip and I'm married up correctly and I'm holding it the way it's supposed to, my sights will be directly on target. Absolutely. I am dead center in there and I'm ready to go. Now we're going to talk about more about punching out, getting ready to shoot, trigger squeeze, stance, different things like that. All the little nuances. We'll cover more of that in my classes as well. So if you come out, I'd love to see you come on out to one of my classes. Let me know, shoot me a direct message. Go onto my website. It's in the link below, or it's on my bio page. Go onto my website, find out what I've got there. You can message me directly from my website as well. I can do individual classes, private lessons. I can do group classes. Hey, you got your whole family there that wants to learn how to use a pistol because you're going to have one pistol in the house to protect everybody. Awesome. Let's make sure everybody's proficient at that. You got kids in the home. Well, now you've got a pistol in the home as well. Let's make sure your children know how to be safe. All right, let's make sure all of that stuff. And then we can also work on group classes. We can do individual classes. We can do whatever kind of class you need. Let me know. We're going to get you proficient. We're going to make sure you're going to have fun, but you're going to be safe most importantly. Remember, guys, walk by faith, shoot by sight.